Resistance personnel. Abandoned ship. I repeat, abandoned ship. This is short as about. There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance. Don't you? Okay, you're clear. Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck. All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know. Stand for his talking. Hey! Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! We're live. I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5. You too.
Jeremiah, you survived.
I did.
I'm surprised you I'm waiting. We're early. We launched early. Welcome everybody. But Jeremiah was on base, and I needed to make sure he got out of there okay, and took everybody along for the ride with us.
We had to have live footage of the escape.
I got to tell you, Jeremiah, that is easily the most spectacular experience at Walt Disney World. I'm so glad we got to do it with you.
It was one of those things of we knew that we were cutting it close. So I was just, okay, I'm going to set it up. And I think I was ready to go while I was in the first room in the vehicle. And then, we just started early so we could get as much of it as we could. But,
yeah,
I think this is definitely the second time that we've done this live. We did it when we were doing the Coast to Coast live a couple of weeks ago. And I want to say that I have at least 4 different versions on YouTube of that, but every single time I go on it, it's still just the best.
It is. I like that. We need to do more writing on these walk and talk. By the way, that's what this is, an LP walk and talk. Jeremiah, is it? I'm trying to see. It looks like you're at Hollywood Studios today, Jeremiah.
I am. Well, I'm on a distant planet called Batu.
How'd you get there?
Hang on. There you go.
You walked to a planet?
I did.
I feel like there's an oxygen loss at some point there.
Well, that's always been true about me.
Is everyone on Batu a buzz about all the big announcements announced in their universe yesterday?
There doesn't seem to be much a buzz here. Right now, the buzz is about in the trying to get back on Rise at 2:00.
What is that announcement about Toy Story Land?
It's the, hey, if you weren't able to get on the Rise, here are other great attractions that you can wait in line for.
Wow.
Shut up, Tony. Not a word.
I'm being all serious. I've never heard that announcement before.
That's because you don't come to Disney's Hollywood Studios that much.
How's the weather today, Jeremiah?
I would say the weather is beautiful. Like, it is 60s, maybe low 70 right now. Just very nice. There is the line to get into the marketplace.
Now, did you escape from the First Order alone, or do you have people with you today?
I have friends with me. I have 2 different shadows. My friends Jen and Ray. Hang on,
Hi, guys.
Here's Ray not wanting to be on camera, and there's
Hi,
Jen.
everybody. Hi.
I was the one screaming on the ride.
Yeah, Jen was the one who was screaming on the ride.
Why don't you just be the cameraman and let them give us the tour?
Oh, sure. No, Jen could give us a tour of Batu very well.
Oh, jeez.
It is actually 72 right now, so it's beautiful. It is a little warm in the sun, but not to the point where I'm sweating. So.
Well, it's you have two shadows, so there's more than one sun today. It sounds like.
Yes.
All I got was the disapproving head shake. I'm okay with it.
Here in Batu, there are two suns, so.
And they're bright, from what I've heard.
Hey, all you peeps out there, we're live. No comments so far. That's really disappointing. Usually we have someone saying, hey guys, why are you wasting your time? So make sure you comment with questions, requests. Jeremiah is here to serve you in the park today. He is willing to go all the way to Batu just to show you what's going on. So give me your.
In fairness, we did kind of start with a climactic situation. A lot of people probably were speechless and didn't have any comments for it.
That was a little spoilerific right there.
Yeah. Hope you've been on the ride already.
Well, should we go deep into Batu or into Black Spire, or should we head out to this Toy Story Land? Oh, wait, it's Tony in charge. We'll go to Toy Story Land.
I will catch up.
By the way, Toy Story, Pixar movie.
That's what it is, a Pixar movie. That's why I'm a buzz about the announcements from yesterday. Yeah.
Well, what's going on here?
We're going back in after that comment. Actually,
and that's perfect because we have a viewer, Noli, who would like to rather see Batu.
That's good. I don't need to hear Chris Evans' voice today. We don't need to go to Toy Story then.
Oh, we're gonna pop our head into.
We won't hear his voice till 2022. In a Pixar movie.
Slow down if you can make some out.
You are welcome. As everybody saw, Noli asked us to do something, and we're doing it because we're live. So if you want to see Jeremiah see something or do a trick or have his shadows do backflips, let us know in the comments.
I have a question. You just showed us a bunch of droids. Is one of those Mo?
No. My shadows actually both just disappeared.
Oh, clouds.
Yeah,
happens.
thank you.
Oh, that's nice. Can I see that Droid Depot t-shirt?
This one?
Yeah, that's cool.
I like this one. The only
What does
one
it say underneath it? Underneath the Droid Depot logo there. What is that? You can't see me pointing. Mike C, are you watching? Hi, Cannon.
You just broke Jeremiah with that.
I was like trying to focus for far too long on it. It was like my Arabish is not that good.
Our queen is here.
If you give me some Marglis, I could do that pretty quickly. But Arabish, no.
I'm glad that I'm not the only person who can read baroglyphs almost on sight.
You are definitely not the only person.
Can you do it, Doobie?
It takes me a bit, but I definitely can do it.
Look, it's like they had action figures of these droids in there.
Oh, those move.
That means somebody's with a data pad, right? Or data pad, how you want to say it?
We were
Tomato.
We were talking recently about how one of the things this land lacks is kineticism. But the droid moves, so that's something.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the things. When people are doing the data pads with the Play Disney app, there's definitely sound and movement throughout the land. But
it's reliant on the people playing them.
Yeah.
Now, I have a opinion question for you, Jeremiah.
Okay.
Coming up here on the right, you have that big gate.
That should lead me out into Frontierland?
Something like that. Do you think that might be where the Halcyon docks or shuttle docks when that the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser opens?
I think it would actually be more that gate,
Okay.
because if I recall correctly, beyond this gate is a giant trash compactor.
With Luke, Leia, and that slithering thing?
Oh, Rebecca would yell at you right now. A Dianoga?
Sure. Have you
Okay.
guys played Sim Star Wars? Can't tell if it's cool or cheesy. Our own Mike C actually played Sim Star Wars on our YouTube channel upon its release, and there's quite a bit of video of that, if I recall.
I feel like since we're on Twitch, he should start playing all the Star Wars games, because that's what the Twitch platform was created for.
I also think we should point out that something can be both cool and cheesy.
And thank you for visiting Disney's
Oh, there's
holiday
the
stream.
follow-up of the...
This time, boarding rooms for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance are full.
There you go.
To check the status of the virtual queue, please use the My Disney Experience app.
That announcement sounds too cheerful for such bad news.
I'm sorry, it's not like the fireworks in Disneyland. Sadly, the fireworks are canceled.
Somebody sneezed towards I-5. Unfortunately, the fireworks are canceled.
Sorry, what's an I-5?
It's like an I-4, but one more lane.
So I was trying to help out Noli by putting a link to Mike C's Sims video in YouTube before I realized that Noli is watching from Twitter. But if you go to our YouTube channel, you can find a link.
The joys of having so many platforms that we broadcast on. Yeah, I mean, this is a perfect Andy's backyard clouds.
That is beautiful.
There's
And
a perfect circle up there.
I believe that was an O in love at one point.
Oh, okay.
But much like love in real life, it's faded away.
Even though they didn't decorate the land for Christmas, the Alien Swirling Saucers does have the Christmas track playing, or Christmas tracks.
Noted. Interesting. But that doesn't mean the best part of Toy Story Land at Christmas is there, because that was decorative. And that would be the Angel Kitty ornament at the other entrance.
But you can still find Angel Kitty at Disney Springs, where if you go back a few weeks
That's
to
right.
our walk-in talk where we did a Christmas tree hunt, we saw Angel Kitty.
Arguably the best part of Toy Story That Time Forgot.
Woody's Lunchbox reopened a few days ago. Actually, I guess a few weeks ago. Wow, these weeks are really kind of all melding together. Doobie, I will take a look. I don't, again, every time I look, I still have not found it yet, but I always check.
Oh, his
Thanks
phone.
Thanks for trying. I don't
Can
think
you give the backstory again on that?
Yeah, while riding Toy Story, what's the name of that ride? Clicky Dog Dash, I realized my phone in my pocket may not be in a safe place because I've checked the phone that way before, and so I tried to move it to the little storage area and the seat in front of me. And while taking it out of my pocket, while the coaster is going down a hill, I dropped it. And the moral of the story is
And if I'm correct, it was that hill right there.
yeah, that would be the one. Actually,
then-
to be fair, I dropped it as we were cresting the hill, not as we were going down.
So it, it could.
So it's over to if you go that way.
Yeah, I was able to use my map thing to see exactly where it was, and they looked, but they couldn't find it. It was cool, though. Because of where it fell, I actually got to see my phone get some pretty cool airtime.
It would
I
have
love those
been,
negative G's.
it would have been even better if you were recording and then you're uploading to the cloud, and then you could just watch the video, the phone going. Boom.
Yeah.
Or a live stream like today.
One of the reasons why I avoid some of the coasters with the live stream.
But it was insured. I have a new phone. I am happy.
Hey, Jeremiah, what's this big gray block ahead of you?
The Big Great Block that actually seems like they've cleaned it up again will be the. I'm trying to think of the name of it. I know it's barbecue. Woody's Roundup Barbecue.
I believe that's it.
That sounds
Roundup Rodeo Barbecue. And that
You see some of the artwork for it?
I can there. The line is crossing over, so it will be a sit down, full service. At least that was the last time we knew about it. Looks kind of like they just stole the menu from Whispering Canyon, and there's what we just walked up and looked at.
I was gonna say, I remember the menu. It looked like Hoop-de-Doo, but without the show.
I enjoy the weird Jessie doll riding the Trixie. But I believe that was a late 2020, if there was even an announcement. But I know the building went up pretty quickly.
Arlene, you are absolutely welcome. We love having you. We love having everybody. If you like and subscribe to us, you'll see more of this kind of walk and talk fun, as well as so much of the other content we have for you. So remember to ring that bell.
Arlene, is that a Wilderness Lodge picture there? Look like to me.
Yeah, it's the outside.
Beautiful hotel.
I remember when I first heard of it, I lived in the Pacific Northwest at the time, and I was like, why do people want to stay in a hotel like the Pacific Northwest? And I went to the Wilderness Lodge eventually, and I said, okay, this place is great. It's beautiful.
Unlike the Pacific Northwest, apparently.
It's kind of like where Jeremiah is now, the Hollywood that never was, but always will be. That's what Wilderness Lodge is like in terms of the Pacific Northwest, in my opinion.
So here we have the two billboards that have changed the most, I think, in the history of Disney's Hollywood studios. I know Free Guy at one point had a date on it, then they changed it, then they changed it to coming to theaters, and I'm sure that we'll be changing again because it was just announced that that's in May, I believe.
Free Guy?
Anybody? Yes.
I'm playing. The one that came up was December 10th.
We've got
So,
a PDF that
that's
just
old.
with all the latest. So take a look at that.
Yeah. And then, of course, Soul, available in just a handful of days on Disney Plus.
14, not that I'm counting.
Christmas Day.
Walt Disney One Man Dream, which does not have a preview of Soul currently.
Free Guy, May 21st, 2021.
I knew it was somewhere right in there. I looked at that list and went, from pretty much April on, I think there was at least one Fox and one Disney or Disney owned film coming out each month.
Basically every other week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year and my theater going. I will be putting my AMC. I can't
Jeremiah,
remember
stop
what
for a
the name
second.
is.
Up ahead in the camera, that Disney Junior poster almost looks like the Jaws poster as it's blurred with the color scheme.
It actually does.
I was like, why is there a Jaws poster? Oh, wait, he's getting closer. It's Disney Junior.
Yes, it's Doc McStuffins and Vampirella. Vampirina. Two different things. Two way different things.
I'm hoping that this attraction survives long enough to get transformed for the live-action Little Mermaid featuring Halle Bailey and Daveed Diggs as Sebastian, because that would be cool.
What about Javier Bardem as King Triton?
Or Jacob Tremblay as Flounder.
Whatever are
Tremblay.
you talking about, Doobie? Was there some type of announcement or something?
The Little Mermaid live action was, I mean, it's been previously talked about, but yesterday at the Is it really? Yesterday at the Investors Day, we got some more details. I'm really looking forward to Daveed Diggs. You guys know him as Lafayette and Thomas Jefferson in the original cast of Hamilton. He's going to be Sebastian. I cannot imagine more perfect casting than that.
Moving on up to the east side.
Lafayette, isn't that North Bay?
And that does not have a release date, I don't think.
Okay, Animation Courtyard has the relaxation station in Star Wars Launch Bay and the Disney Junior Dance Party. But it does also still have Mandalorian posters up, which I believe we just published Mike's review of the newest episode. And on Monday, we'll be going way in depth on Mando Monday about that episode, which I will be co-hosting with Mike C., which I'm looking forward to.
Just to answer Cannon's kind of thought process here. The launch bay, as it was, where it was the character meet and greet area and everything, is closed at this time and is now just a relaxation station. So folks who want to take the mask off for a little bit can go hang out in the air conditioning and sit down for a little bit. Wow. That's the Runaway Railway queue. It's not full.
Since they put in the plexiglass barriers, the queue has been very much non-stop movement. I know that I have seen guests walk in and be out. I want to say 45 minutes is the max, where I know previously when it was one party per vehicle, what is 45-minute wait now was easily an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just look right into the sun, everyone.
There's only one on this planet.
I think this will be my most back and forth trek that I've done at this park.
Yeah, you did kind of do like an S curve. Because then you're going to go over this way, I'm assuming towards Star Tours and Muppets. And then hook back past Echo Lake and then take us down Sunset Boulevard, right?
Correct.
Oh, the ABC Commissary.
So there aren't a lot of the Christmas decorations, but these wreaths are very nice, just very subtle. Sadly, there are no Life Day decorations.
The commissaries in town. Uh-oh. This is Christian's favorite park, just to roam. Don't know why, but just loves walking around the studios. Also, this is Noli, but now on YouTube.
So now you can see the link I gave you for
the
hooray. Hey, just watch us on every outlet. There we go. There's another amazing show on ABC.
So, Tony, when you see every one of these shows now, do you just imagine it being on Zootopia Plus?
Kind of. But that's like a scripted show. It was a reality show. Like the billboard that replaced it, Holy Polly, I would assume would have actual polls on the Zootopia show.
I'm sorry, are you saying that things like the Kardashians and Housewives of insert any big city isn't somewhat scripted?
Not at all.
Nope. It's structured, but not scripted.
I have a nickname for Tony.
What's my
Can
new
you
nickname?
say it?
Semantic Man. I'm also trying to find out what pushes his number one button to push. I'm working on it.
I think you've learned that.
No, he's learned number 2. He hasn't learned number 1 yet. Number 1 yet is he'll find out and it'll be like, haha, okay, that was your freebie. Don't do it again.
Please find that doobie.
What is the music in Commissary Lane? It's still is it not TV themed still?
No, it's just generic kind of atmosphere music, sadly. When they redid the music for the park about 2 years ago, when they put the Shanghai music out front and kind of changed the overall theme to more of not the studio, they removed the old school.
That's disappointing.
There's still some, because I remember before Christmas I heard some. I don't know what they were though. I want to say like not Dynasty or Dallas, but that's almost Star Wars. Anyway,
It was good to play the name the '80s TV show while walking Commissary Lane.
and the 80s were the newer ones.
Barney Miller. Oh, ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
Can somebody do the? Sorry, I was going to do a Twilight Zone movie throwback, but it just stopped mid-brain.
Oh,
Thank
da-da-da-da-da.
you. Da-da-da-da-da.
You see something
Oh,
really.
when they're in the car, yeah. Dude, I just had this weird image of you turning around and looking at me with a blue face. Don't do that again.
I don't know what's going on the inside of this. But
That's all, Ethel.
the Oasis Canteen is open for business today. Oh, wow. I don't think we've seen this open.
Epic Eats.
Yeah, I know in the walks that I've done that has not been open, but I don't know if it's a recent opening or if it just opens on busier days. Fridays are not my usual Disney Hollywood Studios late night or late afternoon tours.
Every time I see the stunt spectacular, I think of an incident that happened when I was in high school. We all came out here, and this was back in the old Hollywood Studios parking lot entrance, like the big one off of World Drive. And it
On
had...
your tail for like 10 minutes. Hi.
Is that functioning?
No.
The film strip had all the different icons of the park, and Indiana Jones was one of them. And one of the people that was with us goes, "Oh, is there the Indiana Jones right here?" And I said, "No, it's just a show." And the audible "oh" amongst a bunch of teens. And that was in 2002. So
Was
I can't
that-
imagine.
Was that here when you were here with one of the cheerleading groups, Tony? Is that?
No. That's a whole other story. But things happened in 2001 that wouldn't allow us to fly as a class to overseas. So our French class group came out to Epcot as a filler instead.
Instead of France, you went to Epcot?
Uh-huh. There's a whole story there. It's a good one, too.
Wow. Yeah, I did go to France with my French class in high school, and it was pretty awesome.
I was supposed to go to Russia with my French class. Don't ask. But that didn't happen.
You
During
haven't
that
lived
time, it
until
was-
you've heard the Three's Company loop while in a Disney theme park.
I have lived and heard that many times. It's so cool. Come and knock on our door.
No.
We'll be waiting for you.
I don't think that show would be made today.
I don't
No.
either.
Where the kisses are hers and hers and his.
Is Tune in the Lounge open again?
No.
No.
We've had that where we've gone back to check out Tune In Lounge and they're like, no, it's not open.
I am craving a peanut butter and jelly shake real bad.
What about the offices of Eddie Valiant? Are those open?
No, he's out on vacation.
Got it.
So here we are on Hollywood Boulevard. Here, let's look to the right. Starbucks with no line.
Oh, I'm on my way. I'll be there soon.
This morning when I came in, the line for Starbucks was definitely full and going down around sunset.
Christian loves the retro Christmas decorations in studios. So cool. I actually agree with Christian. I love what Hollywood Studios has been doing the last few years at this park.
question for you old timers. So I was looking at some of our old pictures, and I had totally forgotten the Christmas tree, which is now out front, used to be in the hub area, so to speak, with a lot of miniatures and such. Do you guys remember that?
The hub, as in like where the tree was, or where the hat was.
Well, no, not that far forward, but like where the movie guy is, somewhere around there.
I've as long as I've been here, it's always been in front of the park.
No, you guys are youngsters.
Well, Doobie, I know you came after I did out here for the first time, so I would have to do some research to check around. Hey, here's some good news. The neon is all back.
Neat. On.
On?
I got nothing. Neat on. Neon. Whatever. I'm out of stuff.
Yes, it is on.
Is it on for every occasion?
I'm gonna walk away now. The Sunshine Day bar is open, so I'm guessing because it is the holiday time, everything's a go.
Are they offering any like specialty stuff at Sunshine Day?
I see pink drinks.
No, the Starbucks was back there. Was it the Sunshine Day bar?
Currently, though, they are having a special. We've seen the 70% off the 2020 merchandise and the different brands that they've been moving out. They just put 30% off the holiday merchandise.
Nice.
So there you go.
Share for Southside Fizz, Blackberry Moonshine Lemonade. Can you look up at the Sunshine Day sign? I like a good Toontown reference in
Nope.
in my park. Oh, they took it off? Are you serious? Ugh. All right, goodbye, everybody. That's it for me.
Oh, there's the button.
You guys are about to be so impressed by me.
Did you find a picture?
It's coming.
I knew he was up to something. He's been quiet and just kind of staring.
Okay,
don't stop waiting for me.
Okay.
There's a line forming behind me for Rock and Roller Coaster as I stand here waiting for this.
Stand there for a little bit. Let's see how big we can get this line.
Can you stream from there?
No. I have wanted to stream from Tower of Terror, but
I'm down for that.
They do not permit the photo or video taking on the attraction.
That whole chestnut.
If they did, I would have many different ride-throughs of that attraction. You can smell Rosie's All-American Cafe. Cheeseburgers. Doobie, I'm going to start walking really slow soon.
All right. So, unless I'm an idiot, and that is not out of the question.
Hooray!
I cannot tell where that actually is.
You can see the Chinese theater behind it.
So it was after they removed the hat.
No, this is from year 2000.
From the year 2000.
Oh.
This was before hat.
So it must have just
that
been
was
in there
2000
for a
BH.
short time. Because when I was coming in 96, 97, the times I was here during the holidays, the tree was out front.
Oh, interesting. I don't know how long. And then also in the hub area, they had stuff like this all around. Miniatures of stuff.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That's the time to do your throwback article.
Yes. Those are your pictures, Doobie.
They are.
What are you doing this weekend?
So this is unique. Tower Terror is a 50-minute wait, but there is no queue outside.
Oh, time to learn more.
Let's venture in a little bit.
Let's go investigate.
Oh, never mind. I know where. 'Cause
Oh,
they
it's in the
rerouted
new area. Hey, you know what, though? We haven't seen that yet. Can we go take a look?
For sure.
Yep, I
thought
don't
that was a
remember that
sleeping
at all.
dinosaur that said Hollywood on its back.
So again, even though it is a challenge, they have adopted the crossover method for these queues.
Now, this is going essentially into the Phantasmic walkways, right?
Correct. Where it used to be the front Phantasmic, this is actually the overflow exit area. Where at one point it was a smoking area. Here, we'll walk down that way, not join the queue for it, but we'll see how far down it goes.
What did that kid just popped out of the bushes? What was that?
They're adopting a horror feel back here.
Okay.
So,
well, that did it.
Yeah.
Are they like using the Phantasmic area?
I don't know how far back this actually goes.
Well, while you walk, last picture.
I never have seen those before in my life, Doobie. You have a rarity.
Yes.
And it's legit, too, because there's like trash cans in the background. It's not like somebody's backyard.
Because no one has trash cans in their backyard.
Well, that's a very accurate looking Hollywood studio, or sorry, then Disney MGM Studios trash can.
Wow. Okay, so this is the load area for Phantasmic. That's the end of the queue. Hollywood Hills Amphitheater. And then they're actually using the top part of the Phantasmic queue area. And then it leads in to the attraction.
Now, are these consoles the old fastest finger podiums from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Play It?
Only one way to find out.
Come on over, Tony. It doesn't take much effort to lift those up and see what you can do.
I'll be there soon.
One of the fun games to watch right now is see how Disney tries to figure out where to put people given socially distanced queues. Every nook and cranny of the park being used.
Yeah, this is very recent. This is probably only maybe a month old of this setup of the queue, where before it was going down Sunset, and one side would be Rock and Roller Coaster, the other side would be Tower of Terror, and people would be very confused, especially when it was hitting the Starbucks area. But I think we're about done here. We'll focus up on the other best attraction in the world.
Well, we don't want to see Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy?
Any other plugs you have for today, Tony?
Later on today, much like earlier, we took a closer look at what's ahead from Walt Disney Animation Studios at 1 o'clock Pacific time, 4 o'clock Eastern. Our own Mike C. will look ahead at the future of Star Wars as announced by the Walt Disney Company yesterday during the Investors Day presentation. Again, that's at 1 o'clock Pacific.
I'll be part of that also.
Okay. I feel like our viewer count might be low because they already got enough of me on the animation one earlier today.
True.
Or that could be Doobie's fault also or Boulevard's. Who knows? Later on in the week, we have Disney Trivia Live. Doobie, want to tell more about that?
Disney Trivia Live tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Pacific time, as always. Special guest Mike Celestino will be joining us with 2 contests that he wrote. I'm not aware of what they are, but I'm looking forward to them. Mike Celestino always has fun surprises. Last time he brought Baby Yoda with him, and that was quite entertaining. Who knows what we're going to get tomorrow.
Isn't it Grogu? Don't we know the name now?
It is
Grogu. At the time it was Baby Yoda.
Now it's Gogurt Squeeze or something. Go-Go.
Grogu or Grogu? I keep forgetting.
I have a Grogu streaming app on my television. It came built in. That was cool.
It's definitely you, Tony, that's causing the viewer issues.
right, well, thanks for joining us on today's Park Walk and Talk Live. Remember, if you like our Park Walk and Talks and anything else Laughing Place produces, like us, subscribe to us, ring that bell, everything like that. Jeremiah, you're going to go on an elevator now?
I'm going to go to a bathroom now.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think there's one by you right there, but all right.
Please do not broadcast that live.
Bye, everybody.